HoBNews! This week brought to you by a turkey. A bit too early, says Will. That's his joke.
It's a tourist book. I don't know why we've got that, but lovely. Anyway, nice Christmas reference.
Welcome, Will.
Thank you, Jack. Sorry.
To HoBNews. We have had such a busy week this week. Where on earth do we start this week? Shall we quickly have a quick rundown? We've got over 100 people signed up to do the Santa bike ride.
1st of December. It's
not that many weeks away.
40 miles from Penkridge. Boston Rides, thank you, Ian. So Penkridge, back to Penkridge.
Circular route of 40 miles from Penkridge.
And we are at the 20-mile point, and we are providing the catering, pretty much.
Feed station.
The feed station. So we've got you cake, we've got your soup.
Everything a cyclist needs. It's always at this point Will forgets that we've got so much to talk about. He goes really into detail about everything. So if you want to know more about that, head over to Boston Ride's website. But yeah, if you've never done a cycle ride before, why not do that? It's going to be fantastic. And dress up as a Santa, and you can do it with 12 mates as reindeer, maybe.
Yes.
So that's the Santa ride. We quickly talk about the reverse advent calendar as well.
Yes, I've got my leaflet. Thank you, Mr. Glover, sir. There's 10,000 of these going out. You remember how it works. You put something in rather than taking it out.
We've still, this week, I've had more people asking about that. So those are really popular. So another great way to engage your children maybe with thinking about other people this Christmas. Right, Will, those are the two big things about Christmas out of the way.
Okay.
What's happened in this past week? Co-op you're pointing at.
The co-op, yes. So thank you very much, Chris Knight, sir. Basically, the co-op have been supporting lots of different charities.
Is it James Knight?
It is James Knight.
Because Chris Knight is our head of trustees, not the man from the co-op.
Sorry, so many Knights. Anyway,
Nights are getting longer these days. Well, come on.
So the co-opers are providing brand new toys, and they've got this humongous van. I think I've sent you a photograph of it, and we were the first people to be the recipients at Silkmore Co-op.
Fantastic.
And I met Rob Smythe for the first time. I've been emailing Rob for ages, and we actually met in person, so it was really lovely. Not related to Christmas at all, but a big thank you really to our retained van repair business, Croft Garage in Coven. Thank you everybody down there, Matt and Simon. We had a bit of a puncture and we needed a bit of service on the van.
A disaster last week,
but they were brilliant. I went down there and they were great, and we got a picture of us smiling next to the van, and they loved it. They hadn't seen the van with their logo on it, so thank you for that. They were really, really helpful.
Fantastic. It kept us on the road, and we needed that van this week.
Yes.
Donald picked up over half a tonne's worth of food, and then a boatload of other food, and there was just so much going on, so we needed the van. So thank you very much to you guys for repairing the van. What else have we got to talk about?
Choir with No Name.
The Choir with No Name popped in for more rehearsals for their concert on the 27th.
No, it's not the 21st. I've got a bit of an update for you. Whatever the next Wednesday is. What's next Wednesday?
Right, Wednesday, not Thursday.
It's next Thursday. I'll get it right.
The next Thursday now.
Coming.
So 15th of November.
Yes. So they're doing a bit of a concert with us, and then the following week we've got a few more ladies from the women's choir coming in. So we've got like 2 gigs.
Oh wow!
And that's because the Choir with No Name had to change the date at short notice.
So it was meant to be 1 gig, but now we've expanded to 2 by popular change of dates.
Big shout out to everybody who was round the guitar that Pete was playing, particularly Ray. Ray was stand up.
Well, I'll put up a video of what was happening. See if you can spot Ray and see if you can guess which football team he supports. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Here we go.
So yes, let's hope that you were. It was pretty obvious. Ray, absolutely fantastic. He used to be a nightclub singer, I believe.
Really?
He's got the voice for it.
He has.
Moving on, Will.
Okay.
Sorry to rush, but we have got so much to talk about.
Could I thank ASDA? Dan and the store manager, sir, only gave me a cheque for £500 and 2 huge bags of flour.
Steve Marston, was it?
Steve Marston, I think it was. So yeah, check for £500. Keep the lights on, which is fantastic.
ASDA have been a great supporter of us over the years.
And all the surplus.
Yeah, with surplus food, with flour for Bread Church for a long, long time, and with monetary donations from time to time. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Dan. If you are a long-time volunteer at House of Bread, supporter at House of Bread, you may, and we're talking a long time ago, maybe about 5 or 6, I think, 5 or 6 years ago, when we used to be at Trinity Church. This next bit is for you. So, Will, yes, do you want to explain?
Okay, so Cake Lady 1, Denise Baggett. And I was at her service of remembrance last week, and she's known as the lovely lady on the front of the order of service, and she was Cake Lady 1. So thank you to Denise.
Should we just briefly explain to the uninitiated people talking? Denise, we didn't know her name, and she was just a lady who used to appear on a Wednesday evening between 6 and 8 with a cake. And these cakes would just appear at first. Somebody would take them and be like, where's this cake come from? And very quickly, it was the cake lady who was bringing them in. It was very it was a very intense place to come into, and Denise was very brave to come in because she was a bit nervous about it, but desperately wanted to help us, and she knew she could make fantastic cakes. She really loved that nickname. She very much lived up to it. She absolutely loved making the cakes. Will was saying at her funeral, all her family knew she made cakes, but they didn't know where they went. They didn't know what she was doing it for, and they were so pleased that Will was there. So Denise's brother brought in some stuff she had in a freezer.
We've made that into jam.
We've made into jam. So yeah, she's been helping us for a long, long time, and even now she's still helping us. So
fantastic.
Yeah, for everybody who knew Denise, she was a really lovely lady, and it was great for Will to be able to be there.
Lovely. Just a couple of other things. We've acquired some legal aid support through the Stoke and Newcastle University. So thank you, Tracy. So it's a professional service supported by students of the legal faculty.
I think we'll have more on this in the weeks to come because they're going to pop in once a month. But there's so much in this, we're really running out of time. So yes, we'll be talking about that. But that's professional legal advice at House of Bread, which is so important.
And then lastly, on Monday, which if you're watching this on Sunday, it'll be the day after, I'm going to be speaking at the Friends of Faith event at Oddfellow Hall in the evening. So thank you, Hisfa, who's the chair of that, for inviting me down. And
we'll have more about that next week. We might have a picture or two from Will.
That's it.
That's fantastic. Woo. Right, thank you so much, Will, for running through all that so quickly.
That's all right.
Heavily edited. We've been going for a long time here this afternoon, but it is just packed. There is so much going on. You are being so awesome as a community. Please like and share these videos as much as you can, but you can have a real impact even if you just share this video. But for now, we will say goodbye, but don't forget to check out our campaign videos. Our winter one has just started. They're on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. But for now, I must stop talking because I've got a really bad sore throat. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.